today's theme is, first of all, Divine Comedy reading is following this book. We are in Purgatory, chapter 14. And because 14 in Tarot is connected to, in Major Arcana is connected to Temperance, the theme I connected very angelic. Second reason why is very angel related. It's because Virgo season, virgins, the Virgos are very angelic, kind of helping people. Usually they are very organized and they are getting a lot of done. It's kind of very angelic order there with Virgos. Welcome all the Virgos. Also, for the Virgos' sake, I took this kind of postcard wishing you a perfect birthday. And this is the Purgatory card for today. We'll read a bit later. But let me introduce this. This is heavily angel related reading. So we will ask a question in this reading, what your angels and spirit guide want you to know. So whatever pile you take, there is little indication here already to choose. So let's introduce this pile. Pile number 1 is third eye chakra. There's something in very you should know. If you didn't know yet, the angels and spirit guide I'm gonna show, and there is this beautiful swan couple, and I put the English translation here because this is sincerity. And the guardian, how you call it, like archangel, is Raguel. So I got this card randomly for this pile, and then I took from another angel deck for your first card this Raguel. So we will get the message from here. These messages are English. Here they would not be, but we will see what Raguel and Justice has to say for you. Then pile number 2 is heart chakra. This is green aventurine. This was grey aventurine. And pile number 2 is new period, an archangel Gabriel. There's something about that. This was a Halloween deck. This is a finished Kaleval Epoch deck. The coming place of the crystals, and your angel is then Gabriel. And security. So there is something message from that angel. And then we have for the couple travel. Nice kite, and the angel coming with this to give you a message with this fairy tale deck is healing, and that's Raphael, the solar plexus chakra. So these are the pile choices. Maybe I can put like this, you can still see image better. And while I talk, now this is still intro. During the reading, I will use to answer more specifically using still this pile, as well the Whisper of Angels. This is just as extra deck if I need. And in the piles there are cards too. And what else? I'm gonna read you now the Purgatory chapter 14. We are on the plane of envy still. Usually there is many chapters of one sin, and we are cleaning the envy here. And now this is for everybody. Valley of the Beasts. In this chapter, Dante is subscribed to a worldview current through the Renaissance, whereby there is hierarchy of created beings that place humans in between angels above and beasts below. Therefore, from a 14th century perspective, to describe human as beast is to describe humans who have likely fallen. And decadence derives from a verb cadere, to fall from the prescribed place in order of being. So Dante highlights the idea of falling in his dramatic presentation of the corrupt valley of Arno. Envy occurs because we desire to possess things that cannot be shared with others, material things that diminish when shared. And human race, the message here in this chapter is like human race is ignoring celestial goods. There's so much indeed angelic message and everything that is perfect that we are just focusing on the material world. I was actually today, I was filming. This is still a little publicity for my memberships. So I was filming the last part of my video that is now soon available in the Magician membership. I'm showing in my newest episode, this is a series of Sandman's Daughter. I'm showing, let's have this part of that video. Oi. So this art piece is part of my first episode of the Magician membership, and these are illustrations I've made for a tarot deck that goes with the name in the future when I get that published, Sandman's Daughter. And it starts with this Fool card and a story, and you find everything out in my Magician membership that costs €10 a month. So all this money that I'm able to gather goes to help me to make my tarot deck happen. So it will cost me to produce it. So this is one way how I try to raise the money. So if you want to see that content, it's only there for paid membership. As well, I made the 7 chakra videos that were available now from spring till now till today, and those are also in this membership. They are available now with this €5 Shadow Sisters and Brother membership. So my archive videos are usually available there. So since I started these videos 2022 January, I have videos available for this paid membership also, if you want to look older videos that are not anymore like freely available. But this is always free weekly love reading, and let's go into it. This is now in the reading itself. I get still some cards. What else I have to say? Yes, in this Fool's Journey, I take you to see my tarot tour. I have this photographic adventure of tarot portals in Ostende. So as a psychic skills in practice, I wanted to bring you out from the room into the practice world. And it is even a thing that when you take this photo tour, you pay for me. So that's why you can never get this information for free. So of course, one way is also to book that tarot tour. I have not that now available, but I do this kind of photo shoots in Bruges and in Ostende. And one is called Fool's Journey and is about tarot portals that I show in my video of my first episode. Anyway, let's start this reading now. This was a little publicity of my other piece. But today I was really happy to get some new cards. Let's talk about that now. So I got this deck. It's the Archangel deck I got. And it was very nice that during this portal thing, I end up in the neighborhood because of the card. And there was a flea market and there was a whole lot of stands and everything. And I would have never end up there without taking this little adventure, because I did it because of that intuitive walk. So I'm really glad that I got these cards. There is no translation. So there is something about your love life. This is a love reading. File number 1, sincerity. The swans are very devoted. I hope this is really like focusing this card. Why I don't see focus this thing. So swans are very like a devoted couple kind of animals, and sincerity, of course, being honest with another, is a high form of how to say, like a vulnerability and like good thing in a couple. Like it is really bringing you close. Kylvika podcast. Greetings, love. Yeah, greetings, Jessica. I started now. This room is really in summertime getting hot. I should always start my reading after 4. But here we go. Pile number 1, starting with this beautiful, honest, pure swans. Then we have justice. This is also kind of like honesty is clearly here with this angel also coming with this card. Raguel, we'll see this message in the end. We have here also sun. Sun is completely like this kind of, let's shine the light to the darkness. The sun definitely brings solutions. Demonstrate, realize, act like a leader. This is here. We are looking what are your angels and spirit guides wanting you to know. So this is really like a love reading, but having like a angelic guidance now. I try to get as much as possible that kind of message. Declutter. You will feel better and more focused if you take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Very good advice. To start this autumn well, indeed, good declutter is needed, and or even like get this kind of new energy going. Clean, sincerity, honest, all this kind of like a cleaning can clear your head for sure. The angels want you to have a clean day. To be clean, they see you how messy you are. They see everything. They are near your bed. They see everything. Anyway, let's see. Energy healing, okay, that's also part of cleaning. Is gonna be energy healing if you clean. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Really think like, is this too much light even? Do I even need this? I don't think I need this extra light. This is just so light here. We got tarot cards. I didn't actually take more than these. Maybe I should have actually, but we will get from here. But these are your classic tarot cards. So something in the love life now. This is the happiest card in tarot. This is like after the rain comes the rainbow. Looks like there is this huge storm here, like a paradox. Like there is completely happiness and then completely heart aching. Like there is these two realities. But this is sincerity. Maybe there is really some justice has to happen. Somebody has got hurt. And when it comes in this order, it's like, it's almost like the past was happy and now there's a heartbreak. There's really like some justice needed, and healing in the sense of energy healing and declutter for sure. These cards went a bit bad in the summer because they were left near the window. They lost a bit color, but you got, in the end we look also, this advice card is Epsilon Modulation 28. Let's put that here. And then you got also interesting archetype card Shadow. So no wonder the angels are pointing out kind of do shadow work. There is the sun and the shadow, of course. It's like you need, if you have a bright sunlight, it creates strong shadows. It is, I even was thinking myself like about these angels, like where the angels are busy, there is darkness because their work is needed. So there is some darkness here exactly in your reading that you should know how to handle those shadows like in healing way. And here one solution is energy healing and declutter. So next, let's see this emotional landscape here. We have a lot of things. I'm still going to take also the current feelings of your partner as well the runes. I'm going to fill this table with a lot of things, life. So let's see, pile number 1. What is this emotional landscape? What is going on? We have here peace. Okay, if there's some peace seeking. Warm and sunny. Okay, it's totally aligned with this sunshine. Today was very hot day in Belgium. I don't know how is your country, where you are. Is it still hot? Here it's like 30 at least. It's like a sunshine. With the school start here tomorrow. Confident. That is a beautiful thing. To be confident about yourself. Natural. It's almost like, because this is with this happiness, there is this saying that actually we are born like a full and complete, but then something happens and we are brought down. And in this purgatory card was mentioned this kind of falling, like from some position you have, and somehow this heartbreak could have dropped you from somewhere that you were having this happiness. You had found some kind of happiness that you thought will last, but it something was painful there, like a lesson. But it doesn't mean that it's like it's forever gone, like nothing is like forever. we live here, of course, also certain time, but the natural is like your natural, like a frequency. The angels I get here, like it's really like a, you just have to clean away the dirt, and there we have all the shining cups, and the rainbow can show when the kind of crystal is clean and it kind of reflects this light. Like you just have to clean everything. Like I know that myself, like I had been through a narcissistic abuse. I can say that. Somebody else is here. I have read, and it's true, that you get so disturbed with this kind of mental abuse that you might have a difficult to clean. And I have had those kind of issues. Like it's just like when you have a lot of time in pain, you might have difficulties to clean. But that could be the one solution to get your natural vibration high, to clean everything, to donate away things, to don't live in the past anymore. Because the past, there is some shadow there. Even though accepting the shadow is also the happiness is accepting all your parts. Vulnerable. Yeah, the sincerity was part of being vulnerable, so be sincere. And big commitment. That is something here. We will find out later what is that big commitment more, but now we see rules. Pile number 1, what is your, this is weekly love reading, so let's see what is now here. We have here protection. So the angels want to protect you. This is clear. There's this shadow and safe travels and spiritual growth. What is clearly happening if you go through this shadow. So interesting is this safe travels is even like sometimes changing the scenery, sometimes changing a place where you were not loved, like where your rainbow went away, you go another place to find it. Sometimes indeed you have to travel somewhere else to find it, but there is this kind of like a at least safe travels in the air. Then what we see next, I think the current feelings of your partner, number 1. What could it be? Current feelings of your partner. Pile number 1. Okay, one more and one more. Okay, let's start. So there is wounded, there is again coming this heartbreak. Emotional pain, expression, defense, triggered healing, abandoned, fear, emotionally unavailable. So even the person who would be the highest person for you that or in your life would see that you've been wounded. There is like this wounded energy that is needing energy healing. How it was set here to do. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Okay, remember that. Then we have here, your name has come up. Okay, so somebody is speaking up about you, or your person. And what is saying here? So your name, Jessica, you're saying, Jessica, I want to thank you. So the person want to thank you. Or somebody else who is now watching this pile. You have done something great. Maybe energy healing even to somebody. But they're very grateful of you. Then kindness, being kind and caring, good heart, good thinking, nurturing, loving, healing with positive action and words. Nice. Kind of then remember this kind of energy in you, even you would have shadow over it. Then telepathic love vision, everyone is psychic. This is what I preach usually, like I've learned this, that it's not such a, that some people are psychic and some not. Of course, somebody can be naturally more psychic, but this is a natural ability we have. Being part of the cosmic whole, yin and yang. Divine is all one. Challenge is the manifestation. and integrating into the 3D. Energy bodies meet. Vacant alchemist, okay. Anyway, your person feel this kind of telepathic vision with you. Then you are like my favorite song. Lost frequencies, where are you now? You are just like my favorite song going round and round my head. So there's some, really, I would say the center of your reading is this kind of happy family. It's really like some happy melodies, like this kind of happy family moments or something like this. Really a natural, this kind of belonging, that they miss this kind of light. Then there may come a time when lass needs a lawyer, but diamonds are girl's best friend. Interesting that this came up because we have a justice here with this angel. So it's also talking about a bit like some divorce, but the diamonds are forever. The ring is still there. And then we are so aligned, we belong together. Anyway, this person who do care about you and see you, it's like they really feel like you're aligned. Where is it? Demo down, Geminis. It's a wonderful, wonderful day. It's a wonderful world, Geminis. This is one tarot reader. I have this card made because he makes me often laugh. GDS Tarot and Entertainment. He always say the same stuff, but he maybe say all the other signs too. But I just like this. But there's some Gemini energy here. I don't know if I see it otherwise. Like I see in the Lovers. In this Lovers card is Gemini card. So this kind of Sven couple is that kind of, you choose the other person as well here. But there's some Gemini energy here in your reading. And next, I think in the end we only take this Whisper of Heart. But now we go to see what your angels and spirit guides wants you to say. Oh, no, not yet. I want to read about the shadow, because we have to address this now. It's interesting that you got exactly that underneath the sun. So it's a self. Could be some thing about angels wanting you to really see your shadow. Like you are in the right place looking my reading, because I'm the shadow sister here. So that's kind of fitting that I'm reading you about the shadow here. So this is the archetype of shadow. The unspeakable, the unwelcome, the denied. Although every card in the archetype deck has a shadow potential, this card asks us to delve into the qualities of the shadow itself. We often think that the shadow can be purified, illuminated, and made right through effort and achievement. However, it is typically the case that our lofty pursuit of ascension and perfection is the very source of shadow material itself. By rejecting parts of ourselves and the world, we begin to separate from the whole. Rather than getting to know the qualities and content of our shadow, we busy ourselves with avoiding its presence. This is denial. When this card appears, it is time to take inventory of those things you've been denying. When the mind responds with "no, anything but that," you are touching shadow. Find support for this deep inner work and move toward the shadow with patience and compassion. Yes. And when light, revealing unconscious aspect of the self and world. When dark, denying unconscious aspect of the self and the world. Yes. Contemplate the following scientific observation. The closer an object, a person, place, or community is to the light, the longer the shadow it casts. So this is part of your angel message, this shadow. You should not be afraid. There's protection and everything here around it. And this sun. Act like a leader. Sometimes, I mean, it almost looks to me like some golden shadow here, trying to get your attention. Like, we are often afraid to succeed. We are often afraid to be powerful. And what it takes to be powerful, it might be even like something that we don't like to do, that lessen our power, like we don't clean enough, for example. So just declutter and organize every things like a leader. It might make you really powerful. And energy healing. You could do energy healing is very cleaning thing too. So now we will see this. Did I have the guidebook somewhere? Maybe not. There. So now directly, I'm not using any spread specifically. I'm just asking from the angels and spirit guides now for pile number 1, what they need to know, something in their life, what they need to know about this. What is the message? Anything else? Okay, I'm not gonna take reverse, they were all interesting. We have a strong card. Again, I see immediately so many major arcana cards. Hierophant, Fool, and Emperor. And then 9 of Wands. So your angel spirit can definitely want to point out, like, you can be a spiritual leader, a teacher, or the marriage and this kind of really this faithfulness, loyalty is part of your thing, where you shine. And I mean, the commitment also here strongly, but maybe something went wrong. Yeah, because when we are with somebody, there is this naivety in place that I also have had. We are so in love that we are like looking this person like this is our forever partner. And sometimes people are in our life for a reason, season, or lifetime, and it's not always a lifetime. And you have to get to know them better to know if they can be really standing next to you and in your life for the lifetime. And that is something that you don't know right away. Maybe people go wrong, they commit to somebody who is not having the same values. I believe values are so important. Kindness here, very beautiful. So this new chapter and Emperor, what is trying to tell me? This is anyway somebody who has really been burning all the lamps, in the sense that it's like done huge push to do something, to get the work done, to have something going. Like there is a huge energy, and the angels see that you are somebody who's a go-getter, who do things, who really, like, even there's this knife in the heart keeps going. Like this is not somebody who gives up. Even if the light is going less, or in the shadow realms, there's still like some sticks light. And the energy healing, maybe this is what you are. You are able to heal that bad energy. You're able. But it takes a lot of your energy, of course, to do that. You have to also have time to charge yourself. It's almost like yeah, the self-love is so important also. Like, don't forget that. We have this Emperor. Jessica, if you are looking still, it's like a Aries card. Really Aries leader type. And he was also act like a leader. Realize, demonstrate. If you are thinking in your work or somewhere that why are you not recognized? Why you are not be seen for all the work you do? You have not yet gathered enough power. It's just that. And you should not give up. You might be just there. But interesting, this declutter and the Emperor is here, and the pigs passing here is almost like that there is some like a dirt in this kingdom, because this thing are connected. But it's not always easy to be the leader. You're in the spotlight, you get the tension. You should not be afraid of tension. Then also spiritual leader as well, very strong. Which one I read of this? I think I read the Emperor. It's just a center card. Let's see, they are all major arcana cards. I think I should read them all. But this is a message from your angels for you. You should know what it takes to be a leader. What it takes to protect this paradise. because emperor are always protecting the innocence, protecting the empress, who is this more like a goddess there to be cherished and worshipped. So it could be even like you have to be father for yourself, like this kind of, I mean, this is like a father in the church, but like a material father and a spiritual father. There was really, in this Purgatory chapter, there was this talk about, what was it? Wait, this was not. Human race ignoring celestial goods. What celestial goods are you ignoring now? Like, this is such a material focused leader, but this is the wisdom and the values and the faith and all this is here. Should, I don't know, go to church, but I'm reading now the Emperor first. Let's start from this, because this is the first card, so let's start from the 5. Wisdom in the choice of the way, the one who bears the voice of the gods. Trust that sustains mutual eros, trust that sustains mutual pleasure. Action, share feelings and visions, show trust. Okay, so trust is a very important in a relationship. This is a love reading after all. So, okay, you can say trust in God. I saw lately this kind of very religious Instagram clip. It was saying like, how was it? Like a Christian woman is not like begging from their husband, or like praying for their husband or something. They're praying to God. They are like not fixed on like the husband would like be the one who asks. You have to ask things. You have to ask things from God. And I think it's this kind of allowing the trust in your world. How can you be trustful when you have had this heartache? I know it's hard to keep your heart open. Here, it's easier to trust when it's safe. We have that here. But those things, maybe the angels want to show you, they are important, but like little thing like cleaning your house makes it feel more like a paradise. Or energy healing will move those swords from your heart. But looking for guidance from the church or spiritual leaders or anything, it is like a trusting that could exist. There are those sacred places. It can be that you create yourself, like I create, but it's possible. Like, find a peace about that. Peace is also here. Okay, then the Fool is new chapter in your life. So kind of like a go without so much property, like travel light. Innocence, look optimistically at new experiences. The Wayfaring Warrior. Eros, physical and emotional virginity. Action, regain your innocence, rediscover your virginity. Yes, so it is, I would say this is going into this kind of like a, remember what is sacred, and your heart and your body is something to protect, in the sense that you don't let like a some like a shadow. I always say like we see the shadow in our body, so we could see even the shadow in what we keep around, like the material. So try to be very sincere with yourself, what you carry, what kind of baggage you carry, what kind of values you have. And then the Emperor here still. Self-control and responsibility, the wise ruler. Eros, understanding and respect for your partner. Action, dialogue, establish limits and rules. Yeah, this is to keep the paradise safe. So next we go to see still we have the angel message. We have all these kind of things here. Actually, I realized that I didn't took the angel book, this light book anywhere. Where is it? Oh, here. Okay, good. Oh. I should always have everything ready for the reading. So this one is still, we have a lot. This reading is going to be a long one. Anyway, if you like this reading, it helps my algorithm and my channel so much if you like, or even comment. So I was 1 month away, so it totally wrecked my algorithm. But now we see the angel, the Raguel, because we were having kind of angelic guidance here already. It's with those justice. I have a little bit a lot of cards, but now for sure we empty the the message box from angels, like they get all the messages. So what is here? Nothing is ever forced, all is chosen by free will. Don't be a victim, stand tall and strong and reassess from a higher perspective to fully understand what should occur. Directly from the angel. This and Archangel Raguel, the angel of justice and harmony, is primarily concerned with your personal relationships, so you can experience fairness and peace in this life. Call on Raguel to help you see the reasoning in all your human interactions and connect with the following crystal to better facilitate this: red jasper and picture jasper. An affirmation from this angel is: Beyond what is apparent, I know that life is working with me for a greater purpose. Okay, this is here. Next, we see the love angel last, but this one is the epsilon modulation. Where is this? So file number 1. Gather your energies and go within to renegade. Let your actions match your inner rhythms rather than trying to force yourself to keep pace with external cues. Commit to your own natural timing and pace, and you ground and connect to your center. You will realize your spiritual power to be at cause in any situation of concern. You have such goodness and light within you. Let go of shaming or blaming. Embrace the spiritual beauty within. I read a little bit further this card, even though we have other piles still. Reaching inspired spiritual heights requires commitment to developing powerful, deep roots. A mature creative offering takes longer to produce than that which is ephemeral and swiftly supplanted by whatever is next. To embrace the patience required to such building, surrender the need for immediate gratification. We must become so confident in the authenticity and value of our process that we are not in need of external evidence to bolster our courage. We can enjoy validation along the way, but must not turn away if it's absent for time, especially if those around us appear to be moving faster. With such confidence and courage, we will be able to deepen and slow our breath and our restless nature and allow for inner workings of our souls to manifest beautiful healing magic. This oracle asks you to ground yourself, believe in your potential, commit to your path, and be patient so great things can happen for you. It's really the healing message here. A bit like this person who has done a lot of effort for the passion project feels like, oh, where the gratification comes. But this is still like, you need to do this much. It's almost like the cards give the toughest task to the, like, hardest task to the toughest angels. Like sometimes you don't have the easiest way, but don't don't shut your light. You have like a new way of, I would say this is really the new beginning, is to understand that material world and spiritual world both have to be in balance. There's this kind of, can you see this, like if there would be this balance here, the stick is between these two leaders, spiritual leader and the earthly leader, Taurus energy and the Aries energy. It's between, it's like the same thing. And who is in the center is still like a lover of life, like somebody who is not attached to outcome, who is free to go, who doesn't carry too much baggage, who is like free thinker, loves the freedom, loves the new ideas, is connected with also with kind of really like a pure sense of self, authenticity. Yes. Interesting. Now the message from final angel message for pile number 1. Jessica, I'm back. I really enjoy pick a pile. Yes. Yes, this pile is, I like this balance symbol that come between these two leaders. Like this is totally like, sometimes you have to really look longer enough, because there's even these two swans here. Sincerity, how sincere you are with your spirit guides and how sincere with your boss. It's like sometimes, yeah, God and the earthly boss, like there has to be balance. Like who you talk to, who you listen to. This is pile number 1. This is pile number 1. This is so like a big pile. But whenever there is this shadow card, I feel like me as a shadow sister, I can be really the one who can go deep enough with this subject, because really it's interesting for me to see even the shadow card, because I'm focused on the shadow reading. So, but okay, this is your angel whisper, angel love message. Simple acts of kindness. Wow, there was a kindness card. Your person of your higher awareness even see this kindness in you. Or in this case, we could take all of these cards that came, because these are messages from the angels, they see this. So here we have kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. Really beautiful. Kind of autumn-like forest even, I would say. Number 5 connects again to this kind of Hierophant card. Number 5 can be very good for manifestation. There is some 555. You should check the angel number. It's very good. I have to add that I sometimes take note, and this happened. I happened to wake up last night and looked at the clock. It was 222, and then I woke again and it was 555. And I was like, what's going on here? I have to find out what this means. But those are angel numbers. So there is something in you with this 55. Yeah, this is 5049. But it's like sometimes I even after the reading I see like, oh my god, there was a 911. There was like emergency number, even like American there on the table, and I didn't say it. But some numbers are sometimes interesting. Yeah. Anyway, let me see if I read with this too, because we are focusing on the angel message and this is a love reading too, so this is a little bit for you. One of the amazing aspects of love is that it supports the giver and the receiver. When you show care to others, you create fewer opportunities for kindness. When others are kind to us, it motivates us to pass the kindness on, demonstrate kindness and bring more love into the world. Kindness can make the world a better place. Kindness has the satisfying ability to help you feel happier and more energized when you give it to someone. There are many simple ways to offer kindness, such as opening a door, holding the elevator, smiling at someone, or giving a compliment. Kindness is contagious and can have a lasting impact. A young boy wearing feather feeds a squirrel. A variety of animals gather around him. The squirrel suggests it's time to create a space for giving. As you give, so you will receive. The feathers on the boy's head represent your ability to become inspired. Act in kindness and see if you are motivated to do more. If you are attracted to another animal in the card, it may have a message for you. Sit with this message and see what comes forward. There are foxes, squirrels, all kind of animals, deer even, hedgehog, butterflies, rabbits, a little mouse like a James. Oh, I miss my James. Yeah, if anybody didn't notice this, my James passed away. He was almost 2 years old, and looks like hamsters do live that long, so I was hoping he was a hamster of 3 years, but he was a mini hamster. But he was also in a babysitting place, and he got eye infection there, so sadly that happened. But here is my little James. Anyway, let's move forward. I'm talking my own stuff too much. So this was a pile number 1. Did you like it? So Jessica, how is going in Texas? Are you already dancing? Is things going well? So let me see. Next. Exciting next pile will be heart chakra pile. I'm really liking the heart chakra pile usually, so it is interesting what's come there. But yeah, these have to be used again. While these were only one-time cards, yes. Wow, I didn't use this deck. I took the cards from here. I just realized, oh my god. I was like, maybe it was meant for me that I used for the pile number 1. I used this because I totally didn't see this card. It's done. Let's see. For the other piles, I will use the deck, and so I won't use this deck. Yes, it's a mistake of mine that I was meaning this pile to be this, that's the pile we are using, but for some reason, maybe my higher self was guiding this reading, I was using this erotic fantasy tarot, but I love those cards, so sometimes I'm like in autopilot or something a little bit. Anyway, this is extra deck here on the table if you need to verify. And now, pile number 2. This is the pile we are using now here. We have security, Gabriel, that came because you had this first card, new period, having this Gabriel, so I decided to take the same card then, because this is a Dutch deck and I cannot read from here. So we have this Angel Gabriel very much wanting to say you something. I mean, in my mind, this looks immediately like we have a heart here, but it looks somebody really like a warrior angel wanting to really indeed give security to you. There's a lot of like a heartish, fortified heart, I don't know. We got balance, 7th house, like a Libra house, cooperation and your partners. So this is spiritual, mental and physical. Spiritual balance, mental cooperation, physical, your partners. This is the energy here, 7th house, Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus, so there's a heart chakra is fitting also in this sense. We are looking in this reading what your spirit guides and angels want to give you, like a heads up, like what you should know. Something about that balance. Detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you are spending time. So be discerning about your association and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. We got 2 discards. So school, the answer that you are seeking involves going to school. What is Jessica saying? So yes, things are slowly looking up. Yeah. Yes, I have gained another ancestor. Yes, James is looking after us. I have even this, let's put on the table because James is totally in my heart. One friend before he died, when he was already sick, gave me this. So I can always keep him on the table. The memory of James. Actually, indeed, spirit guide angel. Maybe James has something to say. Let's have it here. But school, this, I remember Jessica had something with the school. So who knows, in this pile there is something to do with that now. Balance, cooperation, your partners. And artist. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. I was already talking when I was kind of giving one reading for Jessica, who is very supportive here. I like that you comment, and I hope many more would dare to speak, because there is currently 3 people watching. No, 2. And sometimes solution is really like you have to be like doing voluntary work, or you have to do have a hobby, and then you know those people who are like angels in your life who will help you. So even you having a hobby as doing art, I don't know if you're interested in that, might be something that in the future, if you have issue that you need to ask help from somebody, then you know people that really are like resonating with you. So then, okay, we have this energy of 4 of Cups. Interesting, we are talking about like angels are giving you heads up on something, and this is often like a kind of message from the spirit, but it's also like a meditation card. Even this card can be also a sign of anxiety, that you are really like procrastinating things. But interesting that angels see you like this, that you are a little bit in this kind of reflective mode, and they do wanna open your eyes to see something. Maybe if you have a meditation practice, some message is coming through. Like I was just telling in this other reading, like I woke up last night and looked the clock and it was 2:22. Next time I woke up and it's 5:55. It's like what are the odds that this happened? And so the message can come. You have to just ask help and you will be helped. I've heard this so many times, that angels see and spirits see that you have free will. The ancestors see that your life is yours. And so if you don't ask help, they don't interfere. That's your life. But if you ask their help, they're like, yes, how can I help you? Yes. James comes, yes, I can help you. So you can ask and then wait. The answer can come interesting ways. I have noticed myself. Then we have this as your guidance, Alpha of Alkuan 24. We will read in the end. And let's put it here. And then archetype card is Vessel. This is interesting love related card. I'm very sure this was related that the body is a vessel and home is a vessel. There is like really this beautiful wisdom of like how the love is contained, and it's a container that you're creating with a relationship, love relationship, or your relationships. So what kind of containers you are stepping in or you're creating. So, but we can read this a bit later, but it's beautiful. This archetype is always like be a true lover. If you are in this space, be really loving and don't act or fake about it. Like sometimes we just play roles and role games with others. So partnerships are here. Also, this new period is almost like it is like a shining star leading the way. Now, next thing is emotional landscape. Let's see that. Pile number 2, what is the emotional landscape? It's also good to talk about the relationship. Like there's really this heartfelt feeling about somebody, but you still are alone. Maybe there's really like a feeling of love being born out of this even like a spiritual awakening and searching. But this person is alone here. Spirit sees that too. But actually that's a very like positive message for everybody. Like you are not so alone you think, because yeah, even now James is gone, but is in the spirit world. So not completely gone. Because people can be there for you in your heart. Who is in your heart? Pile number 2. Who you keep in your heart? Who lives in your heart? James. Okay, then somebody can ask questions. So I have this rule in this pile. If you want to ask question during the pile reading, you have to state like this question is like a general question about pile 2. So you want to have like a question related to this pile. So you make a question that I could take for pile number 2 that we're going, or pile number 3. The crystals were now third eye chakra, this is heart chakra, and third one is solar plexus chakra. But then after all this reading, I can take one question, yes, or any star sign, yes, I can. Okay, so for some reason, freedom came here. Of course, being alone, you can be very free. That's a good thing about being single or alone. You should be like grateful of everything you are. I want to be your hero. Somebody want to be your hero. Then I love you more each day. It's almost like this cup is often emotional, like the cup are piling up. It's like first there's like a basic needs, 1, 2, 3. Then it's even a spiritual love now coming. Like it's like this is the road of cup. Somebody is possibly indeed loving you. This could be even turning to you. Like you might be able to love yourself every day more when you really look into the mirror, like who is there? Who is always there? Like you can really, when you allow yourself to like clear the noise and meditate, you start to see really more clear who you are even. Yeah, this is something like influencing me currently a lot. This book that I read. But as this is a little bit getting spiritual way already, I can show you the Magdalene frequency. Become the love you are, not the love you seek. Indeed, like here, this person is becoming the love they are by really meditating here. Being like I am, like repeating this kind of mantra, you could say I am love, I am love. How you are, like a verb, how you are love. And then the spirit even like recognize, yes, take this cup of love. Often this is like a graal. This kind of one cup in tarot is actually very loving cup. So being grateful of what you are, or even this positive mindset, like yes, I'm gonna love whatever it takes. It makes you this kind of love frequency. So then comes even more love. For pile 1, within the Aries and Taurus energy was the new love coming in. Yes, pile number 1 I read already. Maybe I can still think about that pile and take this question, but let me see. Now we are in pile number 2, so I cannot go backward in time. What is it? Should I say I want to know about my ex-girlfriend Haman's thoughts about me? Can do it as per your intuition. No, the Jessica said about pile number 1. Aries and Taurus energy was the new love coming in. Yes, let me think about that. Was the new love coming in? I think it was very like the Fool card is a lover card. It's almost like you are the one between the Taurus and Aries. You like those could be the two kind of masculine even that you're balancing. Like it you could read it like that, but I think you have to see the pile to have the meaning. Yeah, there's Aries, and then there is this Fool that is kind of having no sign. Would you connect that to Pisces maybe? It's kind of like a Pisces style, the Fool. I often don't even give that a sign, but it's very like a lover card. And it was kind of like finding the balance between Taurus and Aries. So who knows? The Taurus could be the type. Yes, it could be this this message, like you might actually see it clear when you see it. Okay, let's continue this one. So we have emotional landscape. Number 2 is attractive true colors. Yeah, this is attractive, and you are kind of magnetizing to yourself, being yourself fully. Like, I love myself, who I am. Having this strong frame here, and like a frame thing is also connected to if you would do exercises, like a tree trunk. That's like working on your core. Get intuitive, like this is that you in your core self, that's attractive, and that's the true colors. And then you are getting all kind of like, you're open to the spirit, then you really would get some advice of love. The love is here on this line. But also detox your friendships is here. Like, be aware of the energy you keep around. So passionate is here. We have here handsome, okay, promising. Some handsome, passionate person. Is this the person waiting to make a move? Soulful. And quality time. Okay, everything is talking to me that there is some intentions, love intentions happening here. There's some attraction going on. There is, I want to be your hero. I love you more each day. Very like something is bubbling up, and maybe the person will soon open their eye like, oh, I have to do something about this. Okay, next thing, let's see. Runes for this week. This is a weekly love reading, so this one. File number 2, what you need to know. File number 2. Okay. What is here? Home protection. We have here prosperity. These are bind runes. Balanced joy. Okay, everything comes with a balance. Balance was this. Here is balance too. There is this Libra style, finding like a cooperation and all. Keeping it's like a bird of Venus here, the vessel. I think we are really getting into that now that we look the feelings of a person, then we see this card. So now, pile number 2, what are current feelings of your person? This is now, nobody was claiming this reading openly, so anyway, you can, if you watch this is for you. This is your person. It's for you. I have so many already here. So let's see, what is here? Okay, nice song coming. Iris Kugudos, and I give up forever to touch you, because I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I ever be, and I don't want to go home right now. Wow, I got like cold feelings. My skin is like, can you see this all rising up? Oh, there is really like some connection to feel the other person with the heart. Oh, I would give up forever to touch you, because I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I ever be. Really, there is this kind of closest to heaven that I ever be. That I don't want to go home right now. Wow, there's really this seeking for connection here. Attractive. Somebody's really attractive to you, and you're like feeling them. You're like feeling the heart. Okay, again, I feel very close to you. What are the odds? Very repeated message. Calvin Harris. I wear my heart upon my sleeve like a big deal. Your love pours down on me, surround me like a waterfall. And there's no stepping us back right now. I feel so close to you right now. Oh, really somebody's in their feels. Mystery to be solved. I was just talking about the mystery of yourself in the sense that I got this 222 555 last night. Like really, I woke up and I looked at the clock and I was like, oh my god, what's happening here? So yeah, this Iris is really, you should listen. This is such a beautiful song. I think the person is also alone there, like looking to the world, feeling like a bit isolated and looking for the love. So there is this here. New period. Really, wow. Mystery to be solved. Six senses open about something great that is gonna happen between you and your person. This connection is mind-blowing and beautifully rare. Again, similar stuff. Values to choose for guidance. Okay, here we get the very angel style. So this is whole list of values, and this would be really in this pile, like angels are giving you security indeed in the sense of values. Like if you know your values and you state them to your partner, then they know it. Then you have said it. They should respect them. So it can be determination, fairness, faith, fame, friendships, fun, growth, happiness, honesty, humor, influence, authenticity, achievement, adventure, authority, balance, beauty, boldness, compassion, challenge, religion, reputation, respect, responsibility, security, self-respect, service, and spirituality. So what would you choose from this list? We could talk about this. I have like underlined here faith, happiness, honesty, service, and spirituality, for example. It's nice values. Hold it here so you can look. Anyway. Oh wow, magical love potion, intoxicating chemistry, sexuality, heart alchemy. Okay, heart alchemy. It's so beautiful to have this heart so present. Flowing feelings, bottle feelings, elixir, spirit, pleasure, and love bond. It's clear there is a love bond here, and it could be really like a kind of like hands touching each other here. It's like this kind of reaching for a person. Then we have forget me not. Oh, really like this person is here. Then it would look around like, oh, there is this forget me not flowers. Oh, really like feeling a bit alone, but close still. Sacral chakra. I acknowledge my mistakes and reaffirm my self-esteem. I deserve the best for my life. It's really like a person manifesting now things here. And praying to the gods even, kind of. Flowers for you. Tell me what are your secrets worth keeping. I hold them till the day I die. Baby, I feel it in my bones. There's something in the darkness you hide. This person is really like a feeling here. This is the whole thing about this angel and spirit guide. See that indeed feeling is a way to heal things. It's a good thing to see the messages from your feelings. There's really this longing to be close. This nice thing that this artist thing is also here nice. So now I'm gonna read you this. Where did I put the book again? Too fast. like a Swedish chef. Where did I put that book? Last reading I had it. Yeah. So vessel. It's a tool. Archetypal tool. I think so. I cannot see it. Yeah. This starts to be now the angelic message for you, pile number 2. So, what is about this vessel? The body, the container, the cup. Interesting. The cup. The vessel. What other odds you have this kind of like a reading? The vessel may be the most powerful archetypal form on earth. It is everywhere. Cups hold liquid, stoves hold fire, our bodies hold organs, our homes hold families. Through the simple act of separation, the vessel protects what it contains. Nest protects the eggs, saving accounts protect our earnings. Even the planets are contained within their circular orbit. When this card appears, it's time to assess what is being held together and how. Is the vessel too tight, too loose, broken, empty, full, or perhaps there is no vessel at all and the contents spill in every direction? It is natural for structures to be formed and eventually fall apart. The vessel has a life cycle that must be honored. It is time for you to build, break, or repair. You must find out. When light, stable, strong, graceful, when dark, trapped, being in a bubble. It's a kind of warning. Don't have a relationship that is in the bubble. Okay, still, the physical body is the most sacred vessel of all. It is the one in which you reside from your first breath to your last. It may need your attention. So this resting can be for your body very needed. You should not always take action like this. It's a good just be. Being energy is really like you are able to even listen to the spirit's message, like here. But being is making you focus to who you are being. Understand that. Here, this person is very still. But sometimes that is also needed. If it keeps you safe, like we have behaviors that keep us safe, and sometimes not doing anything is the safest of all. So next we go, I think finally we go to this kind of direct communication with the spirit. What angels have a message for you. Then we read this other message here. So these are special cards. Show me what I need to know for pile number 2 about messages. Okay, still this. And even this. Now start coming. Okay, they went in this order. For some reason an empty card has entered here, but maybe it's meaningful. Moose. I'm not gonna take them reverse. I take them all. Hunter energy here. Like it's not wrong about this person being in the forest. There is on the same place is the king of forest, so king of pentacle. Tapio is the king of the forest. And this is like a king of the forest because it's in even it's one tree. It's the same thing kind of. That is totally the masculine in this relationship. I mean, take what resonates for you, but or the feminine is also in this kind of very like ruler knowing energy, like mastering that suit. That's what the pentacle is. In king, it masters completely that wealth and safety and security. What is totally here too. There is that protection, the protection of the kingdom. That in this case is kind of like a nature place. Like even could be a paradise in the Eden, the tree. But this all I see immediately. There is strongly. Then there's all these animals. The white card here tells something is totally like up to you, like a completely free canvas now. That is something that I cannot see. But this is this the card of them? Wait, I have to check this. Are they knight or page? Which one? But both are kind of animals that you need to tame. the underworld's moose and the underworld's heathen, they both are like from the hell horse. Really passionate. Some really like I would say this is like the sexual energy coming together, like a moose and a horse. Like this Ferrari type here. Yeah, other one is totally this forest person. Other one is this Ferrari logo. Brum. Brum brum. Oh, wow. My phone is having a voice. Wait. Should not have voices in my phone. Let's see which is that card. These are special stories from this book. You got this deck because you have a heart chakra. This is very those related cards. Yes, it's a knight. Knight of Swords, ambitious knight. So the story here goes that it is a very hard task to catch this moose. And when the hunter catches the moose is when they relax and they're not actively like a outcome oriented. They are just not like always like they were too pride. They start to like boast around like, I already caught the moose, and then the moose escaped again. So there's all this kind of like a hero qualities actually that one needs to make this impossible possible. Maybe I read a little bit of this, but they are both very flaky beasts. Yeah, this is the most sexiest knight. So I was right about there's this kind of knight energy, action. One is Knight of Sword and one is Knight of Wands, sexy knight and the communicative knight. It would be like an air sign and a fire sign. But let me see. Yeah, this is like a wild Mustang energy. Like you have some relationship with a person who's completely kind of like a catch. It's like a catch, like a wealthy kind of Ferrari type, a Mustang, and then it's not easy. It's such a passionate. It's drive like 200 miles. What is it? Kilometers hour. Like it's such a speedy lover. It's hard energy. And these two, very fast communicator. It's like a fast and furious is this thing here. So indeed, the vessel, if it would be a car, it would be like, oh my god, it's shaking here, like things are moving. It's like very energetic. Or like feelings are intense. Let's say this makes it feeling like it's totally intense feelings. It's like such a yeah, the balance is needed for sure. So let's see about this moose. So the Lemminkäinen, the lover type in this story, had come to the north to propose the maiden of the north, and the mother made him to ski with a ski capture this moose in the winter. And the Lemminkäinen made new skis for himself and was very proud when he started to hunt this moose. And he was very indeed like saying to everybody like, there is no such moose, man or woman that I would not get. Like I get everybody. And then this was like a supernatural moose. was like a speeding up really much. And yeah, very, very hard task. And it ended up that he actually got it in this kind of like a fenced area, and then he starts to touch the foot of the moose and start already to imagine it, or how he would make love on the foot of this moose on that girl. And then the moose was like, like, what are you like talking about? Like, I'm not dead yet, not gonna make any love to me, to this girl on me, and run away. And kicked the fence and got out. And then again, this is really like the hunter type, I would say, like, was, again, like very much after the moose, and start to do like hunting spells and begging and trying to make the lord of the forest happy. This is mentioned even here. And eventually the lover type asks the holy might god to help him, and then he started to be like a not so proud. Yes, and when he was not so proud anymore, he captured the moose. In this card there is this kind of youthful excitement and bravery, being like this hero, but only the excitement or like the excitement or like the eagerness will not get you to the target. You have to be balanced and strategic, and with experience, wisdom, you will solve the things. And the guy thought that it was an easy task, and then was very proud about it. But then, yes. You get what you let go. When you don't chase something that you really want, it stops, and then you get it. Really, this kind of not being obsessed about the outcome and not be chasing like things like complete like just trust. This card helps you to find your strength, and when you get experience, you trust your abilities more. We have here in the middle this kind of fire. It's almost like I would not read this card now, but in the middle of these two beasts are this fire. So there's really like this fire is ignited. There's even this kind of star is shining, like there is something calling for you. This relationship was really this feeling. I don't know, maybe you have this kind of feeling that this person is for you and you're really like, you cannot let go. And it's very hard. Feels like a dream that it's very hard to get through. But let's see about this Mustang now. What is this horse here? Hunter stories. The underworld horse. Yes. So then here we have like a speedy bravery, like a completely like a passionate physical strength, risk taker, but then controlling the life, but firepower, following your instincts and going like over the obstacles and success. What is this again? Yes, there is another task that the Nord witch gave to the suitor. So to get the daughter, and it was to capture. Indeed, not one moose was enough. This horse. So this Lemminkäinen, who is the lover type, climbed over top of the hill and looked to the east. And there it was, the very handsome horse, and it was like in fire. And even the smoke was coming from it. It's like a it's this kind of guy who is so hot. Like you are like going to bar and you're like, oh my god, what is this? What is this? There it is, like a hot person. And anyway, this hunter had to get this. This is the woman in this story, I would say. Like it's more like the man is hunting this. So the Lemminkäinen turned to the thunder gods to ask help. Interesting, there is like a thunder god helping. He asked help from this kind of god. I'm gonna read this. If there's somebody Finnish listening, this is what he says. Oi ukko ylijumala, ukko pilvien pitäjä, hattarojen hallitsija, taivas auoks avajas, ilma kaikki ikkunoiksi, saan rautaisat, rakehet, laskejäiset, jäähyttimet harjalle hyvän hevosen, hien laukin lautasille. So he set this spell and then came this huge storm and it started to rain ice and like ice cubes, and they rain over this fiery horse and put off the fire. And then Lemminkäinen could go closer when the smoke was off, closer the horse and talk to it. He said to the horse that he would treat it well if it would get this kind of golden, how you say suitset, like the thing you put on the horse. So I will take good care of if you come with me. And it was like a horse whisperer, this lover type, and I was able to make the horse obey. And so they went. And they went to the north. When they got there, this was indeed the final task, to get the Mustang. And the Louhi said like, yes, you can get my daughter. Oh my god, no. She said yes first, but then she thought about it again. And after this, the hero got still a task to put an arrow to dead, like the lake of the dead swan. The dead swan had to be killed after this still. So even this task, this, and they still had to kill the swan. But what is the lesson here? So this horse has been born in the hellfire. It's the same as in the Scandinavian mythology. There is this kind of horse. So that's horse in the Scandinavian mythology has like a teeth like knives. And would like eat the victim with a like a predator. Yes. There is this legend that some horses pretend to be normal horses, but when the rider go on it, they realize suddenly like it's a wild ride, and it is like in the end the rider, if cannot handle that wild ride, they are like kicked off. It's really like a story of kind of like a cowboy taming a wild Mustang here, taming a moose, not taming, hunting a moose with kind of dexterity and really like eventually like letting go of the outcome and then getting it, like being confident in itself. And then here you have to be really ready to handle the fire. So whoever is in this relationship, there is also this fire between here. There is totally like a fire ignited in the heart, like there is this picture of the Jesus even like having kind of like the bleeding heart with fire. There is that kind of like a passion is now born here. And it is not easy task. And that's why this person in his feelings, in the first kiss, is appearing here out of this card suddenly. So there is a lot of mystery, there is a lot of thing, but overall something is even open here. But I think it's influencing, like it's making this message even more clear. You have to have like an open mind, that you are not outcome oriented, and this kind of letting the thing just be to the universe. Like you have intention, yes, I wanna get this clever moose. It's like king of forest. I mean, this was also king of forest here. I wanna get this rich guy. I don't know, this kind of a very like a good king, and that is actually even this. Or if a man is looking, it could be like really like a hunting and being a hero, to making this kind of tasks for somebody to make the mom happy. Gives the daughter's hand. But this is really like an open mind, that you have to be like a somehow here. Something is like, you should not be too fixed. But we have these beasts here. It's such a like a passionate love thing going on here. Okay, love potion even. So now let's see. I start to get like a dizzy here. Like, did I read about the vessel? I think yes, I did, because it's totally like this. But interesting cards. I think I will read you this security of this angel, because we are focusing on these angel messages. I need to put a salt here. Do you like the pineapple too? I love to see this kind of hunter stories all in this. What are the odds? What are the odds that this kind of card show up? I really believe there is like some guidance. Like, I could not take so good cards on myself. I'm just a mediator, willing to do this job for you. So if you like, give me a like or subscribe. I didn't check my subscribers, but they were almost 1,200. Maybe during this reading we will hit it. And if that happens, I might actually do an extra reading, just for the sake of how amazing it is to have 1,200 subscribers. So let's see if it's gonna go broke in this reading. So Gabriel, directly speaking to you, wants to say, not everything or everyone is good and kind. Protection is necessary to shield you from the darkness, not just on level physical, but energetically on levels unseen. And then this security message: before birth, you joined with beings of light who agreed to protect and look after your energetic self or light body until you could do it yourself. This soul is your guardian, who works continually to protect, guide, and propel you towards your awakening. Wow, it really, these cards start to get a new meaning. So, who works continually to protect, guide, and propel you towards your awakening, your soul's higher purpose. You would be getting connection to your higher self. Yet there are those who would love to find themselves in your place, releasing opportunities to cause annoyance or worse, given the chance. Take care of what's physical in practical ways, and ask the powers that protect you and your loved ones energetically. Place yourself, your home, friends, and all others in a huge balls of brilliant white light. Keep what's needed safely in place and out of harm's way. Learn to do this automatically when you go out of nightclubs or parties, when you enter public places or workspace. Undertaking this regularly will help you feel more secure, sleep better, relax, and retain more of the life force you need to do day-to-day basis. Your guardian's job will be easier too. And then Archangel Gabriel, the greatest messenger angel, comes to you now with love and support to help you always to walk in the light. Protection and insights dispel doubt and fear to keep you feeling secure at soul level. Knowing what may come to pass Gabriel can protect in advance and guides you to also request the same thing for others. Gabriel urges you now to discover and connect with the energies of the following crystals: emerald, tourmaline, hematite, and chrysoprase. An affirmation: I ask that I'm always protected. Yes, sometimes the vessel, like a families, also get broken, or the relationship get broken. There's all these things is not broken here. But I think it's making sure that you stay safe. This is totally aligned with that white light practice. Like, I don't always even do that kind of way, but it is a way that before my reading, sometimes I do this kind of white light exercise. I have a video about it, but it's now archive videos. And it's kind of simple, say that you go through all your chakras from above to the low, and you put all the bad to your roots. Like, you stand with the bare feet in the nature, and you're like putting the white light from your higher, above even the crown chakra, all like a scanner through your body, and focus on each chakra while you do it, and then push the bad energy to the roots, to the down, to get rid of it. So if you would like mentally practice this kind of thing, the angel is saying to you that this would like protect you in any place you go. You don't have to worry. So this is a message from the angel. Now we go still to read this alku one here. This is a long reading, or 1 hour 36 minutes. But I'm committed to do this reading. These are my weekly free thing I give. If you are interested to go further with me, I have also the membership. It costs €10 a month to have this magician membership. I have this kind of course materials, and then 5, there's this archive videos. There's all kind of old videos available. And sometimes I do extensive reading, like extra this. It depends how much energy I have. And some readings now I realized those readings that show my face are ending up for sure to be extensive reading. Like, I like to do this reading showing just the cards, and if I show my face in the reading, you will know those readings end up to be extensive reading, so you can see them maybe 1 week and then I put them to the extensive reading. Anyway, let's go. Alpha of Alkvan: a positive twist of fate and a windfall of good fortune are destined for you. Brightness and hope will alleviate negativity and give you the strength to find your way through a time of adversity or challenge. Finally, you will experience peace, love, and deep connection with your true self and the universe. Good things are on their way to you. Wow, it's really, this card can be interpreted so well. And this is also kind of like a good fortune coming to you. Like, it's really like something, you just have to keep this kind of good, safe energy around you. That's it. New period also is kind of really a promising guiding light here. Now we take this love message, still pile number 2. So let's have this crystal. What is this one love card? Pile number 2. Listen with your heart. It's nice to have this here. You're listening but need to hear with a loving heart. Yes. Oh, the number 1. So interesting, because it's a heart, 1 cup, 1 love. Listen with your heart. Really, it is, listening is totally to do with when you are just being and letting yourself to get the message from the God. It is this, listen with your heart. But I'm gonna read that now to you. This pile, I really love how the mini cards are fitting with each other. So I think I have to show you this too. You are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. The opportunity is here for you to bring a loving perspective to a situation. It is easy to get wrapped up in the words being said. What does your heart say about this situation? It knows the truth. Trust that. Sit still, take a deep breath, and ask your heart what you need to know. Love's first task is to listen. Do you have a habit of drifting away while someone else is speaking? Do you get entangled in your own thoughts? Take time to process what is being communicated before you respond or react. Learning to listen with an open heart will help you receive guidance or affirm something you already know. Two young women are shown in this card. One holds a seashell to the other's ear. The seashell represents the good things that can be discovered in a challenging situation. The pod of dolphins playing in the background denotes joy that may be found. The white horse may be a call to control your emotions, stop and listen. What do you hear and how can it bring more happiness to your life? Interesting, the horse again. Here is a white horse, here is a black horse. Definitely there is some balance being found with this kind of passion, but it's all like it's excitement brings us to our like a true path. What excites you? Maybe some person really excites you, like you are like being wild about it, but interesting. You have to see this reading to still understand all what I said, but there's also this protection here, prosperity and balanced joy. Balanced joy. You have to find balance in all this. So here we are, pile number 2. Next, pile number 3 is still about solar plexus chakra, so let's move there. I'm kind of interested to see what came. Let's go back. Yes. These are next later. And now we have interesting still. I have to take this. Let's clean this one. So what did you like about those piles? Now is pile number 3. These are cards we use again. So I have to feel this. Today later I will publish also this one. Magician membership new series. It's go with the name Sandman's Daughter, and it's connected to my own art piece. I show in every episode my own art piece, and my big goal is to use this money to make my tarot deck, because it costs also to produce a tarot deck. So hopefully people do take the membership. This way you can support me to publish my tarot deck. So it's a good cause. So healing is this angel, Raphael. We have also this first card, why the Raphael came up, is ready to travel. Interesting. This is a hero and warrior or servant. These are the archetypes in this solar plexus chakra, but it's also, of course, this kind of doing travel. You could really connect it with this kind of chariot card, this kind of Cancer card that is like really like a moving the wagon, car or a train or whatever is moving here. Here's like a kite flying. Like a message. It's like there will be a message in the bottle, but this is message in the sky, nicely connecting to the angels that we are talking today. Then we have signs Leo. Self-confidence to create, taking a chance on, resulting from the impressiveness of. Wow, it's very this solar style. Flying lion. Then raise or promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up a good work. Wow. Angels give a heads up of like, you did a good work, you get even a raise. Oh, that's in the cards. It's possible. Yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching and exercising. Nice. Then, okay, this one tarot card here is really this Six of Pentacles. It's like if the couple was like a bit like a poor and feeling like there's no money, this is the next from it, and now the money is coming. Like there is, it could be even like a God is blessing this couple. Like Hierophant card is like getting married, but here is like some city hall is giving you like a, yeah, like some authority is like giving you like a funds, like you have, I mean, this should be a love reading, but it looks like you've been given the means to then move you forward your relationship, because you got money. You can actually do something in this physical world. So yeah, you can travel because you have money. Spirit owl, interesting, also flying. We're gonna read about this. What is this owl has to say to you? And oh wow, the crown. Very promising. We are having a new moon period here. New moon is always the crown time. I was already thinking, would this show up, the energy, the new moon energy? Like, I think it's exactly tomorrow is a dark moon, the new moon. So here we have the crown, really the wise person able to see to the future. So this already now, even this is angel guides, angels giving you message. This message is about future, what is happening in your future, because crown is always seeing to the future. So there is a travel, there is a money coming, there is a new hobby that you should be doing yoga. Maybe you sign into yoga class, or like that will be totally here, and even a promotion and raise. So a lot of like predictions, what are there for you to be taking in that reality. Wow. It's also like a money kind of sign here. Oh no, this is David Star, but still it's like a interesting. Now let's see the emotional landscape immediately, because I will take the rooms and everything, but let's see the emotional landscape right away. So we have this. La 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 la. Fruit. Magnetic. Dating. Okay, that's also a bit like a prediction. Love reading eventually. Fearless. Pure heart. And fated love meeting. Wow, that's a beautiful thing. So this travel could be related to this fated love meeting also. Oy, the light is going really, like some angels are coming. So wow, fated love meeting. Wow. Okay, let's see the rune. So pile number 3, what is happening here? Some neighbors are passing. Okay, this. Let's see. We have here love for a man. Okay, so there is some love for a man here. Good luck. It shows kind of here also. And then strength. It's lion here. Okay, let's see now the current feeling of your partner. Here, let's see. Okay, I have to feel this one. Mix this. This is like a huge amount. Let's see. This one. And okay, one more. Okay, let's see what is coming here. This was one at first. Banging is not a crime. Nirvana. So there is immediately like a non-judgmental about meeting somebody on a travel or dating and having sex. Somebody's asked Siddhartha, what is going on? This is 3 pile, like a 3rd pile, last pile, big pile reading. This is Divine Comedy. I started this reading, you can look later with the timestamp. There is one regular card for every pile. First I read, and then I go to these love reading piles, but this whole reading is having this form following Divine Comedy. Now we had the envy theme, but this is your love reading. If you select those into messages from the angels and spirit guides. We are focusing now on this angelic message for you. Okay, sorry for being late. Yes, but you can always look later, of course, this from the beginning. But this is now current feelings to your person. Banging is not a crime, a bit like a Krunge style, like a Nirvana. Banging. Okay, then Temperance. This is totally angel card. Alchemy is just showing what the Temperance card is, and this is a theme of today even. So I'm happy to see this here. Feelings of your partner, or even from your angels. So Temperance is about alchemy, it's about harmony, it's about peace, it's about self-control and balance. When life gives you lemons, I make lemonade. So it's a nice wisdom. But it's kind of showing that this angel energy is in your relationship. There is really like a devil and the angel, because there is this SAX and this angelic influence. So both are true. Third eye chakra, I'm happy to be still and listen carefully to my inner voice. Like this yoga person. Arcade fire, everything now. Every song that I've ever heard is playing at the same time. It's observed. It reminds me we got everything now. 19 the sun, future is so bright. Wow, I get kind of cold feeling again. Like I already got this kind of rising the hair moments, but this sun card is beautiful for this. It was already saying like it's like a predictive about somebody meeting, and then somebody like is totally like a happiest card of the tarot here showing with Temperance. So when there's totally like a love connection balance possible, like good things are happening, like the angel is there to raise a promotion, you get money, you're wise like a crone, and maybe the period is even now new moon, so it's really like now happening something. Self-confidence to create, taking a chance on. Okay, here, you are mine, I'm yours, we are meant to be. It's ladybugs. The greatest showman. Trust your star. Trust me, they don't know it yet, but they are going to love you. Oh, beautiful. This is such a like a shine your light pile. Like be like this Leo, like a bask in the light. Be self-confident. Be like this circus director or showman. Like, yes, this show goes on. We are healing here, and there will be like a greatest angel show ever. Anyway, it's your turn to find. We will figure it out together, love. Somebody's coming you by boat. This traveling is showing like here is in the air, here is in the boat. But love is of course like a love boat. No, 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 no. It's a love boat. La la la. Do you remember this 80s series? It was one of my favorite. Love boat. Oh, so funny. So we got that for you. Some cruise, some nice love boat moment. Same boat. Everything now. Banging on the boat. Okay, I stop now. Then let's see what we see next. We have But fated love meeting, pure heart. Wow. What we see next? We see the crown message, yes. This is the time, new moon. So we have a beautiful message. Crows are always messengers, and you got a crown. So here we go. The witch, the old woman, the sage. The crone has seen it all. Nothing frightens or surprises her. She is the final manifestation in the feminine trifecta of maiden mother crone. In her long life, she's witnessed endless cycles of death, sex, failure, rebirth, conflict, and regeneration, giving her the ability to rise above the world of duality. Yes. A bit like me. 46 years old already. I have seen it all. Anyway, maybe there are some other people who are also over 40 and recognize this. So, to rise above world of duality. She laughs at notions of good or bad, right or wrong, as she has see the earth, sharpening, smoldering, taking life and giving life. The crone energy accepts everything in, devouring beauty and suffering with the same mouth, using the energy to reveal hidden secrets and knowledge. Her energy resides in all of us, though it is feared by most for its power and unconventional relationship with death and the macabre. Awakening the crone is dangerously rich and unapologetically magic. Yes, indeed. You have to have a good relationship with death. Like you have to start to accept this part in our life that we are here from one moment to another. We are only short while here. Like if you start to see the whole life spectrum, you gain wisdom. When light, magic, clairvoyant, physic, intuitive, wise, when dark, vindictive, bitter, isolated, ostracized. The crone has a difficult time tolerating superficial, petty day-to-day musing. She moves away from such relationships and seeks a deeper path, even if this means a more solitary life. Exactly. I feel the same. Like this, if somebody cannot be deep, what's the point? Like life is meant to feel in all its colors. Like if there's only one color or emotion available, it's like getting boring. The crone is the master of letting go and residing in what is. She rejects nothing. The crone is often seen with the crow, smoke, night, and the moon. But there is a love for a man here. Still, this is not such a lonely person. The man could be the greatest showman or something beautiful to fight for. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Next, we're gonna read. We're gonna use these fairy tale cards to now get these answers from the angels. What you need to know. Angels and spirit cards, they are here to tell you a message. And what is that message? Use the speaker stone now. Pile number 3. What is this message? And this. So this, they're all upside down. Sorry. Okay. Also a full card. Many cards. See what we have here. I know this. I have a video I've made that's completely connected to solar plexus chakra. Is a story of the how you call it, eagle in the Peru is condor's wife. This is totally connected to the third eye chakra, not third eye, solar plexus chakra. While this is 6 of Cups, Sky and Gerda Ice Queen story, lost innocence. Knight of Wands, sexy knight. Temperance in the middle. We had already temperance in your reading. Very same position even. And the Fool card. What is this trying to tell me? So the travel, there is really, this is in the end of the line. So it is really telling you have this beautiful new chapter in your life. This is leading to, everything is leading to that. So that is here. The Little Mermaid is gonna be experiencing something amazing, or going from that world to another, like kind of this kite is here taking like a rising up, seeing another way. But sexy night, nostalgia, balance, and this kind of story of keeping the wife only to himself. Eventually this story was really card related, like there is this story, it's a long story. Should I tell this story? Maybe I have to tell this story because really it's related to solar plexus chakra that we have here. So out of all this story, let's focus on this condor's wife. So spirit guides want you to know the story. So this is a story of a poor llama shepherd girl in Peru, and she has to go to look after llamas every day. Her family is not rich and she has to go bare feet and it's hurting her feet, but she's going to the mountain with the llamas. And then she's kind of complaining about it, like, oh, why I cannot have even shoes, my father don't give me shoes. But then one day there comes this beautiful poncho stranger, like a man who charms, like a greatest showman, exactly. Because his showman is having a poncho on. It's like they're like, woohoo, like I'm the greatest showman, come with me. And then she actually feel for like this is like a rich guy on the field, and he's like, yes, I go with you. The moment she's going with him, he shapeshifts to a condor and actually like carries her up to the mountain and isolates her there from everybody else. And she gives a birth to a son, I think son or child, and but she starts to be like she has everything. The condor gives her everything. It's like everything she wish the condor gives, but she cannot see her family anymore. And she gets sad about it. And then she's talking one day to this colibri to tell all her worries, and the colibri is then going to ask help from the village, telling to the parents where she is, and the villagers come to rescue her. This poor girl is like feeling like a victim in this relationship, like the child and her is rescued from this evil condor. So she goes back to the village, and then she realized when she gets back to the village that actually she is poor again. Even the child is now there bare feet looking the llamas, and she's also still poor. Nothing changed. She has the same life, and she started to remember how good the life was with the condor. It was not so bad, even she couldn't see the other people. A bit like a Beauty and the Beast, that there is this kind of isolation from the family. But now the poncho guy comes there again, and she knows he's the condor. She goes willingly with him again, and then the parents and the family is again like restless, like he took her again, like it's like fooled our daughter, and they go there to get rid of the condor's nest. But when they go to the nest, they find that in the nest there is actually, she's condor too now. She has changed to be condor too. So what is the meaning of the story? Like, I've been reading this sometime and realized like there was this meaning that this condor is actually a god. Because in this Peruvian mythology, like the upper world is like the gods. So this could be like a god who actually saved the god, saved her. And then she came back to this kind of like a normal life. There was not this faith and beliefs. And she became like God herself. Like she really rise her energy, like we could say, like we can awaken your energy, like your kundalini. Like you can become like a God, like a creator yourself. You are lacking nothing. You understand like you are like a creator yourself. You are the greatest showman yourself, like the God. So it's like this story is like empowerment story, like she actually could then fly wherever she wants. But what was happening there? She actually said yes. She was like against the God, but now she was like working with the God. So she trusts now the guidance of the God. She's having a faith that she can do whatever she wants in her life. Like she has the power. She has the solar plexus. She has the power. I mean, long story short, but this is this story here, and it's in now here. So I think it's really like a how much you believe in something, how much faith you have in this pile is something like a. We are humans, we are not gods, but there is this kind of wisdom that yes, you can be empowered human, you can be really like even in the Bible is like don't hide your gifts. That's what is here. Like she's able to be something amazing and gifted, possibly even a great showman, and she hides her gift. She's just playing a small role, looking after the llamas or whatever is that role in the life, and she can be something amazing. So message is this. After that is the new chapter in your life. It's almost like you have everything like opening up. Like in this love life too, it's about choosing the lover's card is always about choosing the partner, choosing the person for you. And she chose the condor, she chose this life. She wants to be in the high places. She wants to be like a master of something, like the condor. She wants to be that same. So that's here. Temperance is also really strong. Heart alchemy, very, very powerful. Nostalgia. There is maybe in the life you have been passionate. There's this passionate card. Spirits guides see that you've been really like a go-getter. But there has been also this kind of nostalgic feelings about something like innocence lost. It's what can I see the themes here? Maybe I read some little story here. I still read this 4-coin story directly from here also. Condor's wife. The 4 coins present greed and unwillingness to open up or share. Condor covets his wife, who does not like his lifestyle or living with him. He recognizes her unhappiness but is unwilling to make changes or set her free. Practically, she set her free herself. Nobody gonna set you free. You do it yourself. You should like trust your own abilities. To even this raise and promotion is in the same line. Even though your mind is in the same line, very like this your partner might be a little like a really like a you are mine, like really like putting you to this nest. Like they see your value. There's a lot of this beautiful value. Let's read this temperance card because that's the major. It's like a life path card. Something showing up even twice because there's this temperance here already. The current feelings of your partner. So what is this temperance here wanting to tell you about fairy tale? Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara, India. We have a yoga card here also. Something to do with this. Temperance is about balance and meditation. It is being mutable, recognizing when to change with the times and when to change the situation itself. The Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara identities are fluid, but their goodwill remains constant. Moderation, harmony, purpose could influence reconciliation. But really, this yoga would be really good for you. And the Fool. Let's read the mermaid story still. So the little mermaid from Denmark. The Fool rests on the pinnacle of a decision. She's ready to dive out of her subconscious and into the physical world, to transform from an animal into a human. She is carefree and excited by a new life, regardless of warnings. Beginnings, possibilities, impulsiveness, innocence, and free spirit. So it is actually very connected to this story. This story, she was setting herself free from this kind of fixed roles, to be a daughter, that always serve the family, even it's hard, or like do what the husband tells you to do. She sets herself free and she can be really strong in her power. And that's showing here. That's like next. And here was also the balance. And here is a bit like a, let's say like you have been maybe a little bit like this, really like a passionate about life, or like having like some admiration of this kind of love, like a boy of next door or girl of next door, like this kind of thing is here, but it's not always been easy possibly. It's been, even the travel is connected, like this Six of Cups story. There is really this Gerda has to go around the world traveling to find the guy that is like locked into this kind of like a ice queen castle, solving endless puzzles, and his heart is freezing there. Like this is like a hero type girl here saving him, because she's totally like devoted. So it's kind of rescuing. The freedom is really big theme here. Really, freedom. Sexual freedom, freedom of setting somebody like free from like some devilish influences, like finding the inner child back. Let's say the inner child was like captured and tortured or whatever was happened there, and you have this trauma about that needs healing, and that is set free, that you can start to remember the happy memories that you maybe locked away because they were these hard memories too. Sometimes we have some rooms we go in our head, like we cannot go, like it's too hard, too painful, and losing some innocent love might have been one. But this is freedom of that kind of innocent child to come back to play, freedom of inner child, freedom of sexuality, freedom of whatever is your balance. It can be, the good habits can make you shine even more, like make these balanced choices are good. Whatever free you are, you have to have some habits. And then this is a relationship dynamic. How are you ending up always servant, or are you the hero of your own story? This is totally this meaning here, and this is the freedom of new life. So all here very like but the whole theme is freedom here. Now a new moon, make good intentions of your life. So next we look the healing angel message. Angel Raphael is here. Finnish Raphaelin enkeli, there is some kind of song. Yes, the balance. This might be needed, but anyway, there was this Leo confidence also to create, like sometimes you if you are getting these leadership positions, sometimes it is really like a skill to keep the balance, because there's so many demands people have if you lead and are like having this tension. Where is this? 52. There's so many advice cards still, but I'm doing this reading. Healing. Healing realigns you with the source of creation. Your body is the vessel that allows you to express your own experience of uniqueness, of love, joy, and bliss. Your version of life within this time frame in all connotations conceivable. And Angel Raphael is the great healer, be it physical wounds or psychological damage. Raphael can be called upon to assist the body and spirit's natural healing abilities. Raphael guides you now to discover the following crystals' healing properties: Prenite, rose quartz, clear quartz, zeolite, sugilite, amethyst, and danburite. An affirmation: I stand fully in the light. I allow myself to realign with the oneness I'm unconditionally part of. Okay. And we have the spirit owl. That's actually, I find it very interesting. We have such a many bird cards. Where was, yes, bird, bird, bird. Birds are usually totally connected to angels. So I would say this is really like a temperance, even twice. There is such an angelic message here because the birds are here. Like it's a sign for me. This could enter this kind of prophetic realms, that you need to understand certain things and they want to help you. There is also a hertz of spirit oil that is 152 hertz. You might find music for the frequency healing. Recalibration to a higher order of divine purpose is in progress. It is not always a smooth ride, but it's safe to be fearless as you gently hold space for new ways of thinking, living and seeing to emerge. You are encouraged to let go of opinions and belief systems that cannot support you in higher frequency states. You shall soon recognize a truth that cuts through confusion and frees you to proceed with love, peace, and higher understanding. So spirit owl is the wisdom bearer, the one who perceives the intended meaning underlying words and the truth behind appearances. Even in the darkness, spirit owl senses subtle movements with accuracy. The heightened sense of spirit owl are akin to the supernatural perception of the higher self. Your higher self sees through illusion and with compassion. It astutely recognizes the agendas of the ego and tunes into the empowering energies of the universe to find a constructed way to express its loving purpose. Spirit owl enhances your connection to your higher self, guiding you beneath the compelling nature of appearances, where a vastly different and spiritually empowering perspective is available to you. From such heightened awareness, you can accurately intuit the complex drives at work in yourself and others. This makes it easier to have compassion, outwit negativity, and make decisions that are helpful and healing, rather than adding to the confusion or disorder. When spirit owl appears in a reading, a mystery is soon to be solved, and the ensuing clarity will bring relief and spiritual reward. As spirit owl is a message bearer, this oracle is also a positive omen for your future, a sign that a seemingly impossible or impenetrable situation is unraveling. Wow, that was, I told you, is already like even all this talk about race of promotion, self-confidence to create, even the banging is not a crime, like some date is happening. Be ready, and be ready not to fall to stereotypes of behaving like a certain woman or man. Like I would say this is even like a toxic man that is just like a keeping somebody completely like not free. So there is like these roles you should like wake to not fall into, but there is all this kind of abundance coming, or like money, the work possibly. Then we still have the angel card, whisper, love card, that come now live. This one, pile number 3 gets this. Oh my. I'm always laughing when I see something that I just was saying to you, like I'm like, there is coming like a dating, banging is not a crime, romance. This is some lavish, the one you love with personal attention and affection. Wow. Romance is in the cards. Pile number 3. Cool. Autumn nights, what is happening, what dancing parties, but there is the mermaid dancing. Oh, how sweet is this? Oh, look, mermaid and is dancing with somebody. Oh, what a stuff. What a stuff. Oh. I think I could give you a sentence you could write on this video, like as an affirmation for this reading, to take it your own, integrate. Romance is in the air. There is like really new chapter in your life, and it's something to do with the romance. Because it could be like people are really like praising you, like you are worthy of having, you're like the hero. you are starting to get through these bad waters or like hardships, and things are coming. Everything right now, Arcade Fire even, I got this kind of cold feeling when I saw this card. So maybe it's a romance. Romance. Angels are giving heads up about this. Quality time is needed. Where did I saw it? Maybe not reading. Quality time is needed. Whether you are in or between relationships, do something special that adds romance to your life. If you are single, it is important to do something for you. What do you consider romantic? Is it an intimate meal or flowers given or received? If you are in a relationship, do something for your special person. If you are single, buy flowers for yourself, take a candlelit bath, or pamper yourself with your favorite cream or lotion. As you treat yourself, imagine how happy you feel, as if you are not just doing this for yourself, but for a special someone in your life. A picturesque mermaid dances with her partner. They only have eyes for each other. It is important to prioritize yourself and your relationship. Try to make romance a consistent practice. It may not sound romantic to schedule dates with someone once or twice a month, but it will benefit you in more ways than you realize. Yes, what about having this Virgo attitude that is totally like a scheduling on planning dates? Like ahead, like, oh, I like you, let's have now 8 dates. There is actually a book existing 8 dates, what is telling you like you should have 8 dates before you go any more serious, and every date you should introduce a theme. But anyway, just saying, maybe you should already like just commit that much that you commit to see this person like at least 4 times. You're not like leaving it up to air, you're already like making the plan. For the romance to appear in your life, you need to be ready. Okay, look at this card. But I love to see this, that this is showing to your future, and there is a mermaid. So here we are. I think we came to the end. If somebody is still here, I could possibly give you a free reading, but not too long because it's very hot room. I have to at least drink water a bit. When I saw this fruit card, I'm thinking, because I have a fruit, like a whole fruit salad waiting me. So when I end this reading, I can eat that fruit. So I'm like, I want to go to eat the fruit. But who is here? If somebody wants to still have a reading, just say fast, because I'm soon going. Let's see any comments. Maybe we end up here today. So thank everybody for seeing this video. A little bit later today, I will publish this new material to my Magician membership, and there will be this series of 7 videos with the big theme of Sandman's Daughter. But today the episode is about Fool's Journey, what photo walk that I show how I do my photo walk in Ostende. There is this whole video, but I still need some time to edit a little bit, so I post that a little bit later. Thank you for watching this, and bye.